I'm Tim Dudley, broker with Dudley Pro Homes. If you have a property in Washington, D.C. that you own, inherited from probate, manage, or just taking care of it, and it's not currently occupied, there's one rule in Washington, D.C. that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars if you're not careful. Today, we're going to be breaking down the DC vacant tax rate. We'll talk about what it is, how you might get caught in it, how to avoid it, and how to get exempted from it. Let's get into it. Why does DC have a vacant tax rate? Well, for the past few decades, Washington, D.C. has faced a housing shortage that left many families with nowhere to go inside the city. On top of that, the city doesn't want its neighborhoods looking abandoned or disrepair. It's not a real good look for the city. So, the tax rate was established to address both of these concerns. The district wants to encourage its property owners to keep their properties maintained and occupied, two, complete construction repairs that are permitted, and or three, list them for rent and or sale. Bottom line, the district wants to improve housing access and they want to make sure that its communities are looking vibrant and beautiful. So, what is the vacant property tax rate? Well, let's get into the baseline. In Washington, D.C., residential properties are taxed at 85 cents per $100 of assessed value. If your property is considered vacant, that price goes to $5 per $100 of assessed value. And what's worse, if they deem your property blighted, that goes to $10 per $100 of assessed value. That's 10% of your taxes that you have to pay annually, and the district will get their money. So, what is 85 cents for a regular DC home? Well, the median property price right now in Washington, D.C. is $600,000. If your property is occupied and not on this list, your taxes will be about $5,100 per year. If your property is vacant, that tax rate goes to $30,000 annually. And the worst of it is, if it's blighted, it's $60,000 per year in taxes. So, what triggers the vacant classification? If your property is unoccupied, uninhabited for an extended period of time, or if there's overgrown shrubbery, the outside needs repair, or if there's squatters going in and out of your property, you could be deemed as vacant. The district regularly drives around and inspects properties. Also, residents and neighbors can flag your property as vacant, and that would initiate an inspection by a DOB representative. If they see that the property is unoccupied, they might flag it as vacant. Or if they see that it's unsafe, unsanitary, squatters are going in and out, and it's deteriorated, your property can be deemed as blighted. So if you're watching this video and you got one of these stickers on your window and or you got the letters in the mail, you want to know, how do I get away from this tax rate? The good news is there's a few things that you can do and they are pretty simple. The first is move back into the property. Well, that'll solve everything. But unfortunately, a lot of property owners are just not ready for that, or they need to get repairs, or maybe going through a process like probate or a zoning exemption. The good news is there are a few exemption options for you if you're just not ready to move back into your property. Some of the exemption options are under renovation, going through a probate process, you're actively looking to sell and or rent, or if you have a financial hardship. As a property owner, administrator of the estate, conservator, it's on you to file for exemption. The district will not do it for you. The government employees don't want to be the bad guy. They just want to make sure that you have the right boxes checked and the right paperwork so they can push your property tax exemption form through. So why does this matter to investors and landlords? Well, if you're interested in purchasing a property in Washington, D.C. that's been vacant or looks like it's in bad repair, it's important for you to check out the current status of the vacant property. Now, There are many exemptions that would not be able to be extended even if you are the new property owner. So, before you purchase the property, you should make sure you and your realtor have a plan to make sure that the property taxes are reduced. At Dudley Pro Homes, we specialize in helping investors, receivers of probate properties, and homeowners reduce their property taxes and transition their property to a rental and or sale for whatever their family needs. So whether you're interested in purchasing, selling, or you just need help with this vacant property tax form, I'm here to help. Give me a call. My information is below. So if you found this information helpful, please like, comment, subscribe. That helps this video get out to more families and investors just like yourself.